Hunting sharks has been practiced for a significant amount of time, beginning in ancient times and continuing into the present period. This activity has undergone substantial development over the course of time, changing from the employment of primitive fishing techniques to the application of more sophisticated technologies. While shark fins are greatly sought after for the making of shark fin soup, shark meat is consumed in a number of locations throughout the world. What methods does mankind use to capture these marine predators? Well, let's find out. As a result of their high protein content and economic relevance, sharks have been highly appreciated for a very long time. Every year, around 100 million sharks are killed as a result of hunting for food and commercial purposes, which has been going on for millennia. Throughout history, sharks have not been regarded as deserving of conservation efforts because of the perception that they have less significance in comparison to other creatures. On the other hand, attitudes are changing as shark populations continue to decrease and the demand for shark products continues to increase. There is a wide availability of shark meat in stores across a broad range of countries. In spite of the fact that shark fins are contentious, they are in high demand throughout Asia for use in the preparation of pricey soups that are given at banquets. A chemical derived from the liver of sharks, known as squalene, is utilized in the production of cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and lubricants. Shark skin is also utilized in the production of garments and accessories. Gill nets and encircling nets are two types of large mesh nets that are used by fishermen who employ the net fishing method. Gill nets are specifically built for the purpose of catching fish. In order to create a wall-like structure in the sea, these nets are positioned vertically and can extend for several kilometers. It is possible for sharks to become entangled in the nets when they swim through them. Fishing for sharks is a skill that involves a high level of physical strength, as well as intricate fishing techniques. The fishing rods that fishermen use are extremely durable, and they are often constructed from carbon fiber. Additionally, they utilize fishing lines that are able to bear weights ranging from 100 to 300 kilograms, and they use hooks that are specifically intended to lock firmly into the jaw of the shark. In order to successfully reel in a shark after it has been hooked, the operation becomes a physically demanding battle that frequently requires the collaboration of at least two individuals. The fishermen use a pole or a metal gaff to hook into the shark's mouth when the shark gets closer to the side of the boat. This allows them to better control the shark's movements, steer it, and prevent it from frantically thrashing around. It is common practice for boats to utilize bait, such as small fish or animal offal, in order to attract sharks during the fishing process. In addition, several vessels employ specialized sound-emitting systems in order to attract sharks. After they have been caught, the sharks are quickly brought onto the boat by use of industrial winches, and they are processed straight on the deck. For the purpose of unloading their catch, fishermen will navigate their boats back to the harbor once they have finished their fishing trip. Immediately after the ship arrives, the entire crew collaborates in order to transport the sharks from the storage hold to the shore. This procedure calls for the members of the crew to coordinate their actions in a synchronized manner. When it comes to large sharks, which can weigh hundreds of kilograms, bringing them ashore is a significant issue. A number of vessels are outfitted with winches or miniature cranes in order to facilitate the process of removing sharks from their holding areas. In many instances, however, the fishermen are forced to rely on their own power and make use of ropes or their own hands in order to drag the sharks, which necessitates the involvement of a number of individuals working together. The processing of sharks begins immediately and on a massive scale as soon as the ships arrive at the port. There are bustling hubs where competent personnel effectively select and process sharks, and major fish markets are the places where this happens. Right there on the floor of the port, sharks are categorized according to their size, weight, and quality. Using specialized blades, the fins, which are the major focus of the entire procedure, are sliced in a quick and exact manner. A shark's fins may be removed from the animal in a matter of minutes by individuals who have the necessary experience. Following the removal of the fins, the remaining parts of the shark are processed in a variety of different ways. While others are processed into fish meal or fish oil, some are intended for consumption as food. It is the primary consumer market in China, where shark fins are used to produce soup, which is a meal that is regarded to be a symbol of wealth and prestige. It is possible for the price of premium shark fins to reach hundreds of dollars per kilogram, which creates a market that is extremely lucrative. Particularly in Asia, where they can cost thousands of dollars per kilogram, shark fins are among the most costly seafood products. This is especially true in the region. This demand is driven by the phenomenon of shark fin soup, which is regarded as a sign of wealth and rank in Chinese society. It is a dish that is frequently served at weddings and other high-end occasions in China and Hong Kong. As a result of the yearly slaughter of over 73 million sharks for their fins, shark populations have experienced a significant reduction, with certain species experiencing a loss of up to 90% of their total population. Although it is not as prevalent as other types of seafood, shark flesh is consumed in a number of different regions all over the world. Shark flesh is utilized in a variety of recipes in a number of countries, including Japan, South Korea, Australia, and various countries in Latin America. To maintain its freshness for a longer period of time, it can be dried and salted, or it can be prepared as steaks or soups. The meat of sharks contains a significant amount of protein. However, larger sharks contain a greater amount of protein. While many sharks are processed into fish meal or fish oil for commercial purposes, a significant portion of them are harvested specifically for human consumption. Among the most sought-after shark products are their fins, which are predominantly used in the preparation of shark fin soup, a dish that holds deep cultural and social significance, particularly in China. Within Chinese society, shark fin soup is considered a luxurious delicacy, symbolizing wealth, prosperity, and high social status. The dish is commonly served at prestigious events such as weddings, business banquets, and other important gatherings, where it is meant to impress guests and demonstrate affluence. Due to its perceived exclusivity, high-quality shark fins can fetch exorbitant prices, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars per kilogram in the consumer market. In many parts of Asia, particularly in countries like China and Hong Kong, the demand for shark fins has created a highly profitable industry. In some cases, the price of premium shark fins can soar to several $1,000s per kilogram, making them one of the most expensive seafood products in the world. This steep price is largely driven by cultural traditions and social expectations, where serving shark fin soup is often seen as an essential element of extravagant celebrations. Despite growing awareness of the ethical and environmental consequences associated with shark finning, demand for the dish remains strong in certain communities, sustaining a lucrative market that continues to threaten global shark populations. The consequences of this industry have been devastating for shark populations worldwide. Each year, it is estimated that over 73 million sharks are killed solely for their fins, leading to drastic declines in shark numbers. Some species have suffered population losses of up to 90%, placing them at serious risk of extinction. The unsustainable harvesting of sharks not only disrupts marine ecosystems, but also threatens the delicate balance of ocean biodiversity. Although shark fins are the primary focus of the trade, shark meat is also consumed in various parts of the world. While not as widely popular as other types of seafood, shark meat is an important dietary component in several countries, including Japan, South Korea, Australia, and various nations in Latin America. It is prepared in a variety of ways, such as being dried and salted to prolong its shelf life, or cooked fresh as steaks, stews, and soups. Shark meat is known to be high in protein, making it a valuable source of nutrition. However, larger species of sharks tend to accumulate higher levels of mercury and other toxins, which can pose health risks to consumers. The ongoing demand for shark products continues to fuel debates over conservation efforts, ethical concerns, and the long-term sustainability of global shark populations. While some countries have implemented bans or restrictions on shark finning, enforcement remains a challenge, and the black market trade in shark fins persists. Without stronger conservation measures and greater public awareness, the survival of many shark species remains in jeopardy. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this information useful and interesting. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.